Hello guys, and welcome to episode 3 of the Mosquito Kingdom playthrough here in Victoria 2 with the historical flavor mod. In the last episode, I think that was the episode we broke free. Yeah, the last episode was sort of split between a couple of recording sessions, so it was a bit of a mess, but yeah. We broke free, and we conquered Antigua from the Colombians. With the help of the Americans, of course. We probably could not have pulled that off without them. I don't know. If I had really gone mental with my military tech and really got myself a strong defensive position in my ally in Limon here, it probably could have been done. But we did not have to do that because the Americans just shipped like a fuck ton of troops over and we good. The army is now even stronger. Got some more artillery from the the local Colombians we have forcefully recruited into our glorious army. And yeah, now what do we do? The big thing that I want to do is invade Nicaragua and secure these lands. For some reason they're no longer in the American sphere, and the Americans haven't seemed to be that interested in sphering them. One thing that I'm kind of considering actually is going for an invasion where I just like humiliate them or something, just to force the Americans to get a truce with them, so that they then will so that they can't influence them anymore, because obviously they're pretty close to having the influence. I don't know, I'm gonna try and keep an eye on it. If I see the Americans are starting to show interest again, I'll consider going for like a humiliation war or whatever the cheapest casus belli I can find is. Actually, what I should also do is I should really decrease relations to see if I can grab a cheap or a free casus belli through some events. Then again, I'm not sure if you no, I'm not a great powers. I can't get paid debt casus belli, can I? I don't know. We'll look into it. After all, there are 18% Native American minor people, righteous mosquito land that we need to reconquer. It's not, well, it says mosquito. I think that's how you spell like mosquito, as in the bug, right? But that's what the English call it. I think that they spell it differently, the natives. Fuck, I don't even know if they call themselves the mosquito. I should probably look into that, because if I'm just like casually using what the English thought up, you know, like, because if the English just randomly decided to call them the mosquito people, I assume that's a bit of a racial slur, and that's not my style. So, you know, can't have that now, can we? Anyways, getting some railroad technology. Obviously, I already had some railroad technology before that event that would eventually, well, the event that may be a puppet of Nicaragua. Fucked up my technology quite a bit, which is, you know, you can, for those who didn't look at that, you can see how I have all the inventions for the interchangeable parts technology, but I don't actually have the technology itself, because I've already... That's a good question. I wonder if these technologies actually apply. Like, it says they are there, but whether or not they actually work, despite the fact that I don't have the technology, that I'm not actually entirely sure about. I wonder if this way I can test that. Because a lot of these bonuses are very hard to... It's hard to see them specifically, you know? So we have that. I never got that. So I have Clipper shipyards, but I think I started with that technology. But I'm not actually sure if you actually need this technology to build Clipper Convoy. Yeah, because it's not called Clipper Convoy, is it? It's called Transport. Yeah, Clipper Transport. So that's different. I don't know. It's not that big of a deal though, even if it would be interesting to know. So I don't know, if you guys know in the comment section or whatever, then obviously feel free to tell me. So yeah, we're just going to sit here and lose some infamy, I guess, and then we'll look for opportunities for further conquests. If the whole Nicaragua thing falls apart, we can always keep beating up Colombia. It could potentially be a bit spooky, but it wasn't this time around. Yeah, I assume the Great Powers are going to swoop in here and try and sphere them. The Great Powers are not sphering a lot though. Like, why is no one sphering anything? It's a bit odd. Shouldn't people be sphering? Are they busy? Is there something I've missed? Yeah, they're barely sphering it. Yeah, Italy thought about it. What is going on? Why is no one sphering anything? Because if my game is a bit spooked, then obviously we can't have that. Okay, the Great Powers are moving about. Okay. Now I'm getting legitimately a bit spooked here, both because of the horrible border war of Vietnam here, but also because the AI doesn't seem to want a sphere. What? The pops get killed, Nah, we don't kill pops. We force them into our armies and force them to charge into heavily positioned forces. I don't know, I guess I'll know eventually whether or not something is a bit spooky here. Haiti wants an alliance. I don't know, I feel like I'm allying all the Latin American nations here. But I know that having too many alliances can spook off the AI from giving you further. Because, I mean, if you look at Mexico, for example, too many alliances, minus 40. And I can't be spooking away the American. Nah, the Haitians are probably not going to help me, are they? Yeah, they don't have an army, do they? Nah, they have a couple of boats, but that's... Nah, fuck, nah. Like, what's the point of being allied to a person without boats? Why, that's ridiculous. Absolutely pointless. Voting fraud? Do I want more militancy? Kinda do though, do I? Well, yeah, because the economy got a lot better when we conquered. Actually, are we getting... Is it the gold? Is it the gold? Where's the gold? Where do I see gold? Says the guy who has played about 1,000 hours of this game and he still doesn't know. Interest. There it is. Now, okay, we get a decent bit of gold, but it's not like a mind-blowing amount of gold. Because I remember how the pensions that I paid out to the people were crippling my nation, but now we're fine, to be honest. The Liberals won fair and square. Ooh, that would piss them off, wouldn't it? Yeah, let's piss them off. Get some reforms. Acceptable pensions. Oh yeah. Get those immigrants. Yeah. Ooh, look at that. 4,000 pop growth. How many of those are immigrants? Almost 2,000. Yeah. Of course, the Americans get unfair bonuses to immigration, which I don't think that's... I think that's shit, to be honest. Because obviously America got immigrants because they were stable, free, and democratizable, sort of. You know, at least in the way that the Europeans were comfortable with. So that's the thing that should determine it. Like, giving the United States just an arbitrary 50% bonus to immigration is horseshit. I mean, look at me trying to scrape together some fucking... look at that, 1% extra immigration attraction for every pension reform. You know how much bullcrap I have to pay for this? And the Americans just get a free 50%? Fuck that. Could make the Nicaraguans a puppet, but so far they've only increased their influence by 0.2. It's not a lot. It's not a lot at all. Wait, are the French? No, the French aren't coming in. No, we good. I don't know why the French were getting in there, but... No, I'm gonna wait. I'm gonna try and get down. Yeah, if we lose another... Fuck, we need to lose another 7 infamy. Oh, God. Come on! As the Great Powers are still influencing, and they're trying to grab Luxembourg. I guess Germany wants that in the Greater German Reich. And they're trying to get Colombia as well. Maybe okay. Well, I don't know. I mean, I needed to invade Colombia. It was my only option. I guess I shouldn't be... Oh, God, my literacy. What happened? Well, I know what happened. I conquered like a fuck ton of people. But still, oof. Feels bad, man. Feels very bad. Speaking of über Deutschland. Deutschland über Frankreich. Aber keine Luxemburg in den Deutschen Reich. Oof. Alright, so we can do New Life in the New World. We only get one of these though, as far as I know. Then again, I don't actually know much, do I? I should probably ask the Discord about that. But I'm pretty sure that's the thing. Because I wouldn't react like that so instinctively if it wasn't the case. There's peace in Europe though, so this would be a dumb time to do this. Even if, you know, immigrants early are more worth than immigrants later. Because of course, once the immigrants arrive, they start fucking each other and produce children. So look at this shit. Look at that, 41% native. Ooh boy. Yeah, close to... Well, it's not a majority yet, of course, but you know, we got some stripes here. Ooh, what's going on over here? Ah. What? I was like, oh, native... No. It's just the Germans again. Fucking Germans, man. Why do they obsess about my nation? This is Afro-Latino. Yeah. It's kind of a problem when you conquer new shit like this. Because, dude, you still have slavery? Well, I guess it's only 1871. Brazil didn't end it until like the 1880s, didn't they? But, damn, bro. Gotta get rid of that shit. Or, no, it makes sense to get rid of it as Colombia. You shouldn't have slaves in states. That's not good. Because you need education in states. It's good to have slaves in colonies, though. Like, you know, these islands, for example. Unless you turn them into states, which is pretty fucking easy. The one thing that's like really good when it comes to slavery in Victoria 2 is also, look at me talking, but like if you can have slavery legalized and have it not punish your nation too harshly, like France. When I play France, I generally keep slavery because the penalty to these dumbass little islands isn't that big of a deal because not that many people live here. And they mostly just produce cash crops, so it's not like they would be used for industry anyways, and so you might as well just get a lot of them and get cash. But if you then can... Actually, never mind. Nah, fuck everything that I'm saying. I'm just stupid. They changed it. I'm thinking about vanilla Victoria 2, unmodded. Because of course, if you have slavery, you can't use the Scramble for Africa DLC. Or DLC, the Scramble for Africa casus belli, and obviously that's a lot more worth. But if you can somehow grab African territory without abolishing slavery, that's good, because slaves increase RGO output, and seeing as the colonial peoples will never be educated or useful anyways, you might as well have them produce goods for your nation. So I guess that's my general strategy. Don't, like, if you play a nation like France or Spain or whatever, don't abolish it until 1880 when you get casus belli to meme Africa. Because I think there's slaves in the Philippines, for example, producing extra tobacco. That's useful. But if you play Colombia, Brazil, abolish it as fast as you can, because you can't educate slaves, and so you're gonna wanna get rid of it. Yes, the casual casual discussion about slavery in Victoria 2. Yes. Rip my monetization. Oh, where's the Italian? Hey, look at that. Yeah. Essentially, these guys want to assimilate until some Native Americans migrate over there. And that can sometimes take a while. Seriously, I'm getting stressed here, bruv. Fucking Colombian liberation movement. They keep, like, I'm running out of suppression points here, man. And this shit was, like, the tension before I noticed it was almost 50%. Which is more than... Oh, look at that. Yeah, the world in general seems to be calming down. Which means that my tension thing is the highest one, so... I really need more tension. But of course I have a fuck ton of reforms, so I'm not getting any tension, or I mean suppression points anymore, am I? Oof, yeah, no, that's... Oof. Oof, bureaucrats matter. But I only have one focus point. I really need that for... I really need that for fucking intellectuals. I mean, this province used to be 7%, or close to 7% intellectuals. Now it is 0.64. Who are these immigrants coming to my nation? What trash is this? Like, goddamn. Oof. It's a harsh life. It really is. Dangerous. Alright, so the time of stress is over. Well, technically it was over a while ago. I don't know, this war could still be nasty. The French are friendly with the Nicaraguans. The Americans should join though, because from what I remember, the AI doesn't take these kinds of things into consideration, so we should still be able to invade Nicaragua. Yeah, I was getting distracted. I just found a new streamer on on Twitch that streamed Victoria 2, Teddy90. Absolute excellent stuff, that. So I was just watching the stream and letting the game run, you know, getting immigrants and shit like that. But yeah, it's not at all the time to invade. We need to change party. Yeah, no one actually elected the communists. I just sort of forced that into being. We are getting into some stressful situations though, because the militancy is definitely getting up there. But I've run out of reforms to do. I need modern banking system and electricity to get the next reforms, and so yeah, everything else is done. So I should probably focus on that, shouldn't I? Well, no, honestly, if the people revolt, let them revolt. Fuck them. Fuck them all. Right now I'm focusing on social science. I'm trying to get that because it gives you women's suffrage, which gives you an extra 5% immigration attraction. And that would be awesome. Let's see. Yeah, 174 days. That's more like it. So yeah, we got the infamy room now. Yeah, I should probably... Yeah, I need to start shipping my army home. Let's get this shit done. Alright, we got 8.7 infamy. That's actually... no, that's pretty good. Pretty good. That seems to be the thing of this campaign. Pretty average infamy. Which is actually kind of rare for me, because usually I get like... I get mad infamy. Like, either I get piss unlucky, like I did in the Paraguay campaign, and the Finland campaign, but no one watched that, so... Well, it never hit YouTube because I fucked it up, so... but like, you know, I am still in awe of the Ratanakosin campaign. That shit was just infamy luck. Also, that's where you've been spending your influence, America. You complete shithead. Yeah, sure, let's fear the Ratanakosin king. I mean, it makes sense, though. Have you been spending any more here? Oh shit, you actually have. Oof. No, we're pretty close, though. We should be good. We good. We good, man. We good. Alright, so I decided to build some boats, but obviously that was stupid. I think we're just going to start the war because the Americans are... yeah, they're currently willing to accept Costa Rica. None of my other quote-unquote allies in Central America are really... Yeah, see, I shouldn't be accepting these alliances. None of them want to join me anyways. What's the point? But let's swoop in here. The United States will join. And that's what matters. Now the big question is, will the French join? Because if they join, then this could be spook. What I hope will happen though, if the French join, we should be able to just enforce war goal on the Nicaraguans, and then the war will all of a sudden be a offensive war from the French point of view. So, could be good. Oh shit, yeah, no. Yeah, sometimes I have some dumbass buttons on my keyboard, or I mean on my mouse, that change the mouse sensitivity, which are kind of useful actually. But sometimes I bump them into my keyboard, and as a result, shit gets weird. Yeah, you're trying to mobilize. Also, no, you're not allowed to occupy shit, that's illegal. Why do I not have a leader? Who's leading this army? I have a feeling that guy has autism. Also, did Colombia not join? I mean, to be fair, Colombia's kind of not very healthy at the moment, but still. He was alright to Colombia. I don't know if I put... Yeah, he had... But no... I don't feel bad for him because he's a cunt. Increase conscription. Oof. I do want conscription, but I... shit. Nah. Losing 2% immigration attraction? Nah, not worth it. Not worth it. In the long run, I assume we're going to get more immigration from... more population and as a result mobilizable forces from just population. You look good, you don't have any minuses, so yeah. It's a bit silly how you have to do that. You have to send 3,000 troops home to another province and then send him back. So do you have... Yeah, it's just battle war score. I think once we occupy his land, we'll see whether or not France joins. I don't know. It's been a while since I've been derping too hard about that kind of stuff. We did occupy some land. France is not here yet. Okay, interesting. Normally the AI just joins anyways. Are you allied to France? No, you're not. Are we sure you're actually... Ooh, I can add war goal, but obviously I'm not going to do that. That would be dumb. No, France is not here. I guess it's like Colombia. I don't know. I guess I've just gotten used to the AI being stupid, but for once he's being smart, because obviously this is not a war France can win. Yeah, we should have this any day now, once we sort this out, unless, you know, Nicaragua or something adds another war goal. The United States, especially though, didn't add any war goals previously. There we are! Look at that! The Mosquito Kingdom! Fuck you! You had course on me, bitch! I conquered your sorry ass! Haha! Oh, this is good though. This is... Oh man, if we can connect our lands... If I can grab Panama... Fuck, I have the infamy for that. What's the situation in Panama? Or Colombia, I mean. Which is Panama. Yeah, the French have been essentially keeping the... the French Republic is behind this. The French have essentially been keeping the Americans out, which is pretty standard. What is abnormal about this is that normally the Great Powers will fight like madmen to secure this territory. Yeah, They haven't really done that, but then again, I kind of just want France to sphere it so that they will take the canal. Because I would much rather fight France later on than the United States for the canal. Because presumably, I need the canal to link up my land, right? Have you lost any other spherelings? Not really. Maybe we should invade Spain. You're still allied to Germany? Oof. Feels bad, man. Feels very bad. We could just do another invasion of Colombia. I mean, the French were friendly. No, actually, they weren't friendly here last time, I don't think. But they're friendly now. But we just proved that the French are not super interested in waging war against America. So we could secure some territories, you know. I mean, I would really like this territory, but it's, of course, illegal to take it because it's the capital. Which is bullshit, by the way. But yeah. Oh, God, the border's going to be horrible. I don't know. Maybe eventually we can just full annex the bitch. After all, this should go to Brazil eventually. And then... yeah, no, possibilities. Sadly, though, the population over here aren't actually... well, they're Native American, but they're not Native American minor. They're Amazonian, which feels bad, man. I don't know. I'll think about it. Get rid of the thing. Ooh. Well, everyone has a consciousness over 5, so... prestige, of course. Prestige. Prestige is always good. Alright, I think it's time for another invasion of Colombia, because the French are definitely getting the upper hand here. They're friendly, and they... honestly, they could have spared them by now if it hadn't been for the fact that they keep just discrediting people. Like, I get that they discredit the United States, but I have no idea why they are discrediting the British. But they did, so... I don't know, the AI has a tendency to do that. They're programmed oddly. They don't have strategic sense. It's like how when you... like, if you sphere a nation... or if you're trying to sphere a nation that's already sphered by someone else, they won't actually give a shit until you're, like, friendly. The second you become friendly with that nation, they're like, oh my god, ban, re. But they won't actually stop, like, they won't actually just completely destroy you by, you know, preventing you from becoming friendly in the first place. No, that's out of the question. That's completely, no, we're not doing that. Yeah, I definitely, once again, with the whole Nicaragua thing taught me that I definitely want to invade Colombia before the... You're allied to Costa Rica? Traitor! Little bitch. Fuck you. Then again, Nicaragua was allied to Colombia as well, and look how far that got them. But yeah, let's get a state here. I've got my Jingoism party, not that that's helping that much, but yeah. I mean, obviously I want to invade Spain, but they're still allied to Deutschland, and so I don't really want to deal with that infamy, but it's not like I have a choice, is it? God. Oh, fuck. Okay, well, so much for spending my... See, now I just want to go back to socialism, then. Jesus Christ, people are salty, aren't they? Oh, shit. Yeah. I don't know. Can we... See, the problem is, right? I can't give them any reforms to calm them down, because I need more technology to get reforms. And I can get it right after revolution and counter-revolution, because when I get that, I can give women the vote, and that'll give me an extra 5% immigration attraction, which is pretty good actually, so I'll go for that. I mean, the people are salty all the time, but okay, now they're actually organizing a bit, yeah, oof. Yeah, especially like the nationalism, we can't have that now, can we? Suppressing them has been pretty simple though, so... Nah, I mean, liberals, what are you? No, the liberals are probably going to... Yeah, they're reactionaries at this point, aren't they? Yeah, they're going to revoke my reforms and shit. I don't even understand. Like, bitch, look at my reforms! What more do you want? Well, I guess I'm technically still a monarchy, and that's sort of frustrating them. Kill landowners? Yeah, down with the bourgeoisie scum. Intellectuals in Nicaragua? Yeah, no, we gotta... Oh, okay, then that number bumped itself up. Yeah, I guess it did get strong. Yeah, because there was no fucking intellectuals living in Bluefields. But I guess it's a lot more now. Let's go back to Antigua then. because this place definitely needs a bit more. Yeah, look at that. It was 2% something before, but now that a bunch of immigrants have shown up, it's gotten worse. But yeah, we have gotten some Native American immigration to these various places. Why is no one migrating here? That's odd. Well, I mean, obviously someone has. I guess maybe the assimilation is fast enough to deal with it. Yeah, we're definitely getting some assimilation. This place is now 60% Native American miner. Got 18%. Yeah, we good. These lands. Yeah, look at this place is now majority. Well, yeah, basically majority Native American miner. We good, man. We good. I think on that note, we're going to end the episode and open factories. Oh yeah, I guess I did stop funding those factories because they weren't making me a lot of money, but yeah, I mean, yeah, we are basically the luxury producers at this point. I should build chair factory, and like, even if I like, I'm pretty sure as long as they just sort of exist in the state, they give a pretty significant bonus to the factories that matter. Did I build furniture in both? Well, I didn't mean to do that. I meant to build luxury clothes, but is that still profitable? Yeah, it is. Fuck yeah. Well, clothes. Fuck it, let's build it in both. It's not like I'm poor or anything. I am, but you know, memes. Well, anyways, thanks so much for watching this episode, and until next time, bye.